Stargift Show. Okay, so this is part two. Part one's the fertile locket. I guess that just came into my head, so that is exactly what I'm calling that thing I made, the fertile locket. So, okay, where was I? So yeah, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get someone to make this for me, which I chose Lagoon. And I was like, how do I get this guy to come to me? Instead of me going to him. So I just go ahead and I was like, man, let me just go ahead and try to like just walk somewhere, go somewhere. And like things get really weird at this point. So it's like, you better be quiet. I'm sorry, guys. So shit just flies really quick, like whoosh, whoosh. I know that sounds weird. But you know how scenes run by you so fast, and next thing you know, I hear somebody, and I was like, what the fuck? I was just like, and I can hear them say something, and I was like, who are you? And like, I can hear you, but I can't see you. And I'm just thinking, and literally initially I thought, oh my god, this might be a goon. He might just hurt me, and just came to me. I'm like, that's so natural. Yes, that's exactly how that works. And I was like, super excited. And I was like, okay. And he just said something, and it's something like "Hello, Stargift," and I was just like, okay. Um, and I didn't feel threatening, so I just like instead of like focusing on visual, focus on the energy. So I let myself be open, and I was like, okay, well, you don't feel threatening, and I was like, okay, so if you have come in peace and do not wish to harm me, I invite you to come closer, like come forward, so I can like kind of get a feel of like who you are. And so I opened my chakras and I just like kind of controlled my focused on my aura and controlling and just feeling out their energy, just the essence, like the shell and the aura. And like I could feel this energy go from like here in front of me to like here, like close to me. And I was like, okay. So I'm like, they didn't come to harm me or threaten me. And so it's like, hush, go to bed. And so I was just like, okay, all right. So next thing you know, I see blue. And I am hovering. Like, it's as if something just went past me, super lightning speed. And I'm hovering over this enormous city. Like, it's a city, and it's not city with fucking like skyscraper fucking buildings in the middle. Like, it's a fucking huge ass pyramid. And I'm not talking about brick stone pyramid. This motherfucker looked like smooth. It probably was stone, but it looked like smooth ass fucking metal. It was a fucking pyramid. And I swear to God, I've seen the pyramid before. I've seen the pyramid before, but it was like blue and it was illuminating. But that's something different. It was something. This shit was a pyramid with the top cut off, and it had there were people on top of it, and I was like an eagle, like looking down, and so brought myself down, and well, I didn't bring myself down, but I just came down, and like on the steps, and it's not like I fell, but I was, anyways. Let me try to describe this as I'm doing. So I get up and I start walking up the steps up to the top of the pyramid. I'm not far from the top, and I see this man, muscular, dark skinned, with like a blue cloth coming down, and like there's blue cloth drape, blue on the chair. It looked like there were some servants around, other men, and based on the blue, I was just like, I'm thinking this dude is like, I literally thought it was a goon. I was just like, is that a goon? I'm like, this don't. That's literally what I was thinking, because I was just like, but blue? And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be in blue sometimes. And I'm like, he's very super muscular. And I was just like, Yeah, but like I don't see a goon just lounging around on top of a fucking pyramid, especially with fucking servants around. That shit ain't him. That's not. That is not his style. And I was like, who the fuck is this? And I was like, oh my gosh. So I just came forward and I looked to the left of me and there's a fucking jackal or like a dog with the jackal's head. And I'm just like, is that a nudist on putt? I was like, what the fuck? And I was just like, no, no, no. And I'm too distracted by this dude right here lounging on a fucking couch or whatever. And I was just like, hi, how are you? And he was just, he said, try to go through this really as accurate as possible. So he responds, I've been watching you for quite some time. And I was just like, really? Oh my gosh. Who are you again? I'm so sorry. I don't really recognize any of these. And he said very clearly, you know who I am. And I was like, no, I don't. And he responded, you know exactly who I am. And I was just like, this is like a really fun guessing game, but it pretty much has me going like that. Like it's over my head. I'm not really for it. I don't like my time wasted. I didn't say that, but I was totally thinking it. And maybe perhaps he heard that because, like, when you kind of think things, they're said out loud because in that world, it seems like opening your mouth and closing it is like really no difference. You can open your mouth and say things, and then you can close it and say things, and it still gets heard, right? So I was just like, all right, well, you have a really nice place. It's nice meeting you. I'm gonna go ahead and go. So I'm just about to turn, and then like shit goes black, right? And I hear a powerful voice just hit like a ton of bricks on my entire being. I am set. And I was like, what? She's like, you said I was like, ah, something, it wasn't just I am set. It was, oh man, this is getting, see, now it's like losing. So I'm gonna try to go through this so I don't forget everything that's said, and I don't know why that's like. So he lets me know that he's set. And like when he said it, I could feel my, like, I would think that I was in deep, but that shit right there hit my being, and I could not feel my body. I was out. I was like, I didn't know what physical reality was anymore. I didn't feel that. I didn't feel anything. I felt just as if this force just came and pulled me out and pulled like right in front of him, and I was like, what? I was like, excuse me, can you repeat that? I didn't say that, but I was just like, oh, um, whoa. Okay. And so I was just like, I had no intention of meeting you at all. Why am I here? And he's just like, Stargift, I have been watching you for quite some time. And I was just like, why? What? What do you mean? Why? I am the most boring person to watch. I can imagine my whole life being a soap opera or a sitcom, and you're just sitting there like, oh my god, look at this pathetic little thing just stumbling and struggling through life. It's pretty sad. Oh my god, I wasn't saying that. I don't even know if I thought that. I probably wasn't, but now I'm just like, this is cynical. Oh my goodness. And then this beautiful, like, it was crazy. It was like as if he was controlling everything around our environment. And this, like, beautiful, like, image, a golden quadrant of a flower just, like, appeared. And, like, I'm looking at the top of what I guess I'm in a palace. And, you know, there's the mural on in the ceiling, and it's fucking exquisite, and it's pillars everywhere, and I'm like, it's a huge ass fucking palace, and he's just standing there, and he doesn't look like the big chocolate muscular man anymore with blue cloth. He looks like he's fucking royalty. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And he's just standing there with his hands behind his back, looking all official and shit. And I was just like, why am I here? And so, oh my god, what time? Oh my god, this is just crazy. I should have just did a 30-minute video. This is just so insane. I'm gonna do a part 3, okay?